Warning: viewer discretion is advised, as these themes may be distressing or triggering for some individuals.
Fang, an original story by Elliot Dawes, Part 2. The door opens, and Orion can't believe his eyes. The woman in front of him is nothing like the strong, young, beautiful image he had in his mind. Instead, she looks tired, holding a toddler on her hip. Orion is speechless, emotions all over the place. He drops his bag of clothes and dives into her arms, both of them breaking into tears. It's a messy mix of shattered expectations and overwhelming feelings as they navigate this unexpected reunion. Inside, Orion's mom brings him over to meet his little sister, Alaya. She's a bit shy and nervous at first. Orion, being the big brother, introduces himself, and then he pulls out this cute wolf teddy from his bag of clothes, handing it to her. Alaya hesitates at first, but when she finally takes it, you can see her eyes light up, and she falls in love with that teddy Orion gave her. It's a sweet moment. Right away, Orion sensed a bond with his new sister. No matter what happens, he's always going to be there, looking out for her. A little while later, Alaya's peacefully asleep in bed. Orion and his mom sit at the kitchen table, chatting and flipping through old photo albums. They smile and laugh as Laura shows Orion pictures of him when he was little and reminiscing about the time she spent with him before leaving. On the next page, there's a picture of his dad stood next to another man. Laura turns to Orion and offers an apology for the loss of his dad. Orion responds, "That makes one of us." Laura looks at Orion with concern as he opens up, saying, "I hated him. He was always angry, constantly shouting, vicious and cruel. Honestly, I'm glad he's gone." Laura felt a jolt at Orion's words, though not entirely surprised. Orion, his curiosity piqued, inquires about the man standing next to his dad. "That's your Uncle Max. He and your dad fought together in the Gulf War. Around 2002, Max fell victim to one of the three genes. He was cursed with insomnia. After months without sleep, Uncle Max lost himself, spiraling into a mental abyss. Tragically, he ended up burning his house down with his wife and daughter inside. He managed to survive, but now he's confined to an insane asylum. Both he and your father were good men. Before this incident, your father was a different person. I suspect he might have been cursed too. Before your uncle's descent into madness, your father was the most loving and caring person I had ever known. But once your uncle changed, so did your dad. He transformed into a monster in my eyes, angry, aggressive, and utterly careless. Despite his demeanor, he remained good to you. Enduring a year of both physical and mental abuse, I reached a breaking point and had to leave. I desperately wished to take you with me, but I had no money or a place to go. I found myself homeless, while you had everything you needed with your father. Little did I know, he would eventually turn on you too." Tears well up in Laura's eyes, prompting Orion to embrace his mother and softly reassure her, saying, "It's okay." She disagrees, acknowledging the mistake of leaving him there. In an attempt to provide comfort, Orion holds his mother, offering reassurance and a silent promise of support. The next morning, Orion embarks on his first day at school, settling in smoothly until lunchtime reveals a scene of bullying. The victim, a short, red-headed kid with glasses and freckles, faces Damon, a towering 6 feet figure clad in black, boasting a menacing presence. Orion, witnessing the injustice, steps in, challenging Damon to pick on someone his own size. The confrontation escalates as Damon retaliates, launching Orion across the hall. Amidst the chaos, a group of teenagers forms a chanting circle. Orion, fueled by anger, envisions his dad instead of Damon. He retaliates, his hand transforming into a dark, clawed appendage, halted only by a mysterious force coming from a girl with a hooded figure. Realizing the gravity of his actions, Orion returns to normal, leaving Damon behind. The girl vanishes, and as the teacher intervenes, Orion walks away, a mix of turmoil and resolution in his wake. Orion strolls home when a motorbike pulls up beside him. The rider dismounts, and as he approaches Orion, curiosity prompts Orion to ask what he wants, revealing himself as Sensei Tokala, the dojo owner down the street. Having witnessed Orion's earlier altercation at school, Sensei Tokala extends an invitation for Orion to join. When questioned about the reason, Sensei Tokala offers to teach Orion how to control his power. Orion, intrigued, responds that he'll consider the proposition.